Do Americans really blame fast food industries for their obesity and think that they have no control over their own weight? The food at fast food industries are so appealing to our taste that sometimes we eat it unconsciously. It is often more convenient to stop and grab something to eat, especially when you are working full time. I've been in the position where I was tired when I got off work around dinner time and was too lazy to make something, so I stopped to get fast food. I'm fully aware of the effect that it is taking on my health. It is my choice, and I can either cut back on what I'm eating or find something else to eat that is healthier. I'm going to tell you that the fast food industry uses several tactics to draw more and more people to eat their food. But in the end, it is the people's choice whether they want to eat it or not. If over time they become obese, they have no one to blame but themselves. 3 things that you should be aware of when trying to stay healthy is that fast food industries use several different types of advertisements to draw people in. Working full time will make making your own healthy food harder, and food that is healthier tends to be more expensive. Let's start with how fast food industries lure us in with their clever advertisements. Fast food places try to make more money by making advertisements that people will easily fall for. McDonald's attracts late night and early morning customers by selling breakfast foods at the hours hardly anyone is awake. According to Time, Business, and Money, waiving the prospect of an extremely early breakfast is a way to drum up business during the normal dead time period. It gives people who are bored something to do. An extremely early morning breakfast sparks more business during the normal dead hours of a business. If those are the only times people who like breakfast foods can get them, then they are more likely to come during those early hours because their options are limited. Fast food industries use the television network to advertise fast food and how convenient and cheap it is. They make it look so appealing to people. According to the network WebMD, try to avoid ads. If you have a DVR, record your shows and just fast forward through all the commercials. One of the great suggestions is just say no to fast food advertisements. Say yes to a healthier lifestyle. Also, go to bed early so you are not tempted to get something to eat at 1 in the morning. People are encouraged more to have a soft drink with their breakfast meal, which is when soda is more likely to not be drank. Many say that if we buy a soft drink, we can get a certain breakfast food, such as a burrito, for free. Places such as Taco Bell are serving breakfast drinks that have orange juice mixed with Mountain Dew. Spend the extra dollar to get something healthier, such as milk, for breakfast. There is a 4th meal that is becoming more appealing to Americans, making it easier and easier to eat more than they should in a day. It can be looked at as an appetizer to be eaten on the way to getting a breakfast at McDonald's. Make a plan on what you want to eat and how much you want to eat so it's easier to eat healthy and not eat too much. Fast food industries are clever in how they advertise their menus according to what people like and will fall for. It is up to us to decide if we want to fall for it or stick to our daily eating routine and not be a candidate for obesity. Next, I'm going to explain why we eat more fast food when we work more. When people work full-time, they often look to fast food to satisfy their needs. They are tired when they get off work and are too lazy to make something. It is very convenient to grab something on the way home from work. According to the Simple Dollar, if you're trying to manage a busy career, start a side business, have community responsibilities, and have a spouse and children at home, a situation that sounds awfully familiar to me, convenience can be an enormously important factor. Prepare food at home to have when you get off work so you're less tempted to stop somewhere on the way home. A lot of times, people don't have the time to make a big, healthy meal at home. They have to go to bed early because they have to wake up early in the morning for work. Shop for quick and easy but healthy meals to make when you get home. Working full-time makes it harder to stay on a healthy meal food plan. Time becomes scarce, and oftentimes it is more convenient just to stop somewhere and grab something to eat. Preparing meals to be eaten when you get home and shopping for the right meals will help solve this problem. The final thing I'm going to tell you is that if you eat healthier, it will most likely be more expensive. A lot of Americans will eat unhealthily because they cannot afford the more healthy foods. Grocery stores kick the prices up for the foods that are healthier. Food and Drink states, health food seems to be the challenge of the difficult economic times. But convenient food that can lead to obesity and other health problems, such as diabetes, will cost you more in the long run. People will eat more at fast food places because it is cheaper. Save up money and budget right to be able to buy the more expensive and healthy foods. According to Livestrong.com, Jones recommends buy whole grain breads from your local bakery outlet to save half to a third the grocery store price, or purchase generic or store-brand foods for whole grains such as breads, cereals, and crackers to save money. It is important to be aware of and plan ahead for the more expensive healthy foods so that becoming obese will not be a problem. Using your money wisely will help prevent eating more at fast food places because they're so cheap. Now you understand and are aware that fast food places are easily luring people into eating their food that is mostly unhealthy. It is completely up to you to control your eating habits and not give in to the easy ways of eating. When it comes down to what you want to eat on a daily basis, knowing how to control your eating is a great way to stay away from obesity. Making smart decisions and sticking to them will be very beneficial. Not giving in to the appealing advertisements of fast food places will make it easier and make the decision not to eat there better for you. Even though you might work full-time or cannot afford the healthier foods, making a food plan and eating and budgeting right will help you stopping at fast food places all the time. The next time you're in the middle of making a decision, such as eating out or not, hopefully you will use your own free agency to choose the more satisfying results. Remember, no one can make you eat or do anything. In the end, it is up to you how you want to eat, feel, and live.